Hi, let's start with designing the game window. To use Pygame in our code, we need to import the library. So insert this code, import Pygame. Define the width and the height of the game window. Values determine the size of the window where our game will be displayed. We'll make the window 300 pixels wide and 300 pixels tall. Colors are represented as RGB values, where each component represents red, green, and blue, ranges from 0 to 255. For example, we'll use a bright blue color for our background. Hence, the value is 00255. Create the game window using Pygame library. This window is where our game will be displayed. We use an infinite loop to keep the game running until we decide to close it. A while loop in Python is like a repeating command. It keeps doing something as long as certain condition stays true. We do this by filling the entire screen with the background color. Same code as before. Once we have drawn everything we want to show in this frame, we need to update the display to make it visible to the player. So this is your game window now. Feel free to customize the color according to your preference. Full code is accessible here. For activity 2, we will define the player. We'll use a green square to represent the player. Add the following code after step 1.4 and before step 1.5. We need a function to draw the player character on the screen. This is the codes that are required. Python allows you to define your own functions, known as user-defined functions, UDF. UDF enables you to encapsulate reusable blocks of codes for better organizations and readability. Def keyword is used to declare a function. Function name is the name of the function you choose. Parameters are input values passed to the function. Function bodies contain the code to be executed when the function is called. Return statement is used to send a value back when the function is called. We call the function in the game loop. Add the following code after step 1.6. So, this is a player in your window game. Now, customize the player to become a rectangular. Next is to set the player movement. These are the codes that would detect keyboard input and update positions of the player. This code should be inserted inside the draw player function and before draw rectangular command. A for loop is a control structure that allows you to iterate over a sequence of elements, executing a block of codes for each element. A for loop is a control structure that allows you to iterate over a sequence of elements, executing a block of code for each element. For keyword initiates the loop. Element is a variable that takes on each value from the sequence. Sequence can be a list, tuple, string, or any other iterable element. This is a for loop example in Python. This is the final code of step 3.